I had brains enough to understand the full significance of what he had said to me. When he saw that I had grasped the idea, he asked if I would be willing to spend 20 years or more preparing myself to take it to the world, to men and women who, without the secret, might go through life as failures. I said I would, and Mr. Carnegie's cooperation, I have kept my secret. The book contains this book contains the secret, which has been put to a practical test by thousands of people from almost every walk of life. It was Mr. Carnegie's idea that this magic formula, which gave him a stupendous fortune, ought to be placed within the reach of people who do not have the time to investigate how to make money. He hoped that I might test and demonstrate the soundness of the formula through the experience of men and women in every calling. He believed the formula should be taught in all schools and colleges, and expressed the opinions that if it were properly taught, it would so revolutionize the entire education system that the time spent in schools could be reduced to less than half. His experience with Charles M. Schwab, see page 58, we'll get there, and other young men of Mr. Schwab's type convinced Mr. Carnegie that much of what is taught in schools is of no value whatsoever in connection with the business of earning or living or accumulating riches. He arrived at the decision, having taken into his business one young man after another, which with little schooling and developed in them rare leadership by coaching them in the uses of this formula. Sounds pretty intriguing, right? Like, all right, come on now. In the chapter on faith, you will read the astounding story of how formula was applied to the organization of a giant United States Steel Corporation. It was conceived and carried out by one of the young men through whom Mr. Carnegie proved that his formula will work for all who are ready for it. This single application of the secret by the young man Charles M. Schwab made him a huge fortune in both money and opportunity. Roughly speaking, this particular application of the formula was worth $600 million. These facts, and they are facts well known to almost everyone who knew Mr. Carnegie, gave you a fair idea of what the reading of this book may bring to you, provided you know what you want. Even before it had undergone 20 years of practical testing, the secret was passed on to more than 100,000 men and women who have used it for their personal benefits, as Mr. Carnegie planned that they should. Some have made